This is the Suburban Sentinel. I'm currently making the short drive over to Newtown, Connecticut in order to pay my respects to the victims and their families of the shooting tragedy that occurred last week. I had some serious misgivings about bringing a camera with me because the last thing I want to do is invade anyone's privacy or interfere with anyone else paying their respects. But I decided to bring the camera along anyway. Not that the mass media hasn't given this event more than enough coverage. I just thought it might be helpful for folks out there to get a boots on the ground perspective of someone not looking to make a buck off of reporting this unthinkable tragedy. I brought our dog Maggie along with me. That was a no-brainer because she is innately capable of giving almost anyone a slightly brighter day. Say hi, Mags. You're a good girl. I'm going to limit paying my respects to those of the most public places. I'm not going to go to any of the private funeral services. In addition, I'm going to limit the use of the camera as to not interfere with anybody else's activities. After the shock of this tragedy and the resulting media circus and the president coming, I'm sure the people of Newtown are absolutely exhausted. So today I just want to pay my respects and leave as small of a footprint as possible. I find it disgraceful that this community and these families have not even had an opportunity to lay their dead to rest yet, and the politicians are already out pushing their individual agendas in the name of Newtown and these families. All right, well, we're entering, or at least trying to enter, the normally sleepy village of Sandy Hook. And this looks like Manhattan traffic. It's absolutely crazy. There's law enforcement from just about every jurisdiction from the state. There are media and satellite trucks wall to wall. I would never imagine that Sandy Hook would have this much activity. Passing the Masonic Lodge. Here's one of the makeshift memorials. Up to the right of me is the school. They have the road closed off. The school where this all took place is right behind me, and I really just can't go up there right now, or really anytime, because I'm armed. And that would make me a felon to be within 1,500 feet of a school. As you can see, there's wall-to-wall people here, news trucks everywhere. It's just unbelievable. I'm just passing over I-84, and there, I don't know if you can see it on camera here, but there's some makeshift memorials on the bridge over the highway. I don't know if this will come out on camera okay, but there's a makeshift memorial with a bucket truck out there. Coming back up to the center of town and the flagpole. It'll be sunset in about 30 minutes or so. There's another informal memorial set up here by the police station. Well, it's just a few minutes till sunset now, and I was able to very briefly pay my respects near the school. I did not take any footage based on not wanting to invade anyone else's privacy. Essentially, what I saw were dozens and dozens of shell-shocked townspeople and thousands of what I would just call media opportunists. I mean, I know they have a job to do, and they treated it like a job. And I've never seen such a high concentration of satellite trucks and generators in my life. When all of these media types finally go on their merry way and all the politicians disappear and the hype and hoopla kind of die down, this is going to be a pretty tough place to be, I think. The whole nation will know Newtown as that place in New England where all those kids got killed. To the politicians, Newtown will be nothing more than a talking point in their legislative agendas.